All right. And I think we're live.
Hey!
Live from our van.
For like the first time. We moved in yesterday, so last night was our first night sleeping in the van.
Yep. So welcome everyone. We'll give people some time to roll in. For anyone curious, and I know people are going to click on this live stream after we're done with it also, we will have a video out later this week, but not one today, obviously. But we will have one. We just have some stuff to finish up for that video. So there will be one coming out later this week.
We've had a lot going on, so we're just running a bit behind. But we are getting one out, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it because it's us moving into the van.
Yeah.
Which we just finished doing last night. So we didn't have enough time to get it out, but we really wanted to share it with you guys as soon as possible. So we're working on it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun video. It's like, we kind of wrap up the whole van build thing. And I almost called it a bus build.
Oh yeah, I keep saying the word bus by accident.
Yeah,
that's an old habit.
Oh, I see Isaac in the chat. Congrats, y'all.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
We just came over from a live chat on Jaylena's channel. We were watching it before we started this one, so I'm glad you guys were able to pop into ours too.
All right, I'm gonna try to roll through some of this chat. Oh yeah, I think I say it in the other live chats. But if you guys have a question or anything, and it's obvious that we skipped over it, just ask it again in the chat. That's totally fine, and we'll try to catch it on the next one. So don't feel like you can't repeat yourself. That's totally fine, and we'll try to catch it. There's usually a lot of questions. We try to get to everyone, but it can be hard.
I see a lot of people wishing us a happy anniversary, and I just want to say thank you.
Thank you so much. It feels weird. Like this is probably the weirdest anniversary we've had so far.
Yeah, because a lot going on.
Yeah, we're still today's been super busy. We're still moving in and getting everything settled.
We're leaving Salt Lake City tomorrow to head to Texas.
Yeah, but yeah, today's our anniversary. Today is actually our anniversary. It's 8 years, 8 years of dating, and we have been engaged for 2 years.
That's wild.
I'm sure there's some people out there that probably didn't even know we were engaged at all. But
yeah, I haven't been wearing my ring for most of the build because we've been working with our hands and painting. So, yeah. These flies are killing me.
Yeah, we gotta get out of this fly area.
Yeah.
So we got the $20 from Libby Blackman. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Really appreciate it. Gosh, there's so many comments this time.
I know. Bear with us, guys. We totally forgot to ask a moderator this time. It slipped our mind until we were a couple minutes before we had to start. So yeah. We'll really do our best to, not miss anything, but we're missing our help this time.
Yeah, we're not experts like Isaac and Jaylena on their lives. They do them way more often than we do.
Yeah, they got it real streamlined.
Yeah, you guys got to let us know if you want to see more lives. Obviously, I think you guys know we're heading down to Texas for my sister's wedding. So we'll be there with family for a week or so probably. So and my parents will be there, and some of you might know they have a channel themselves. So let us know if you want to see some type of live stream collaboration between the two of us, and you guys can ask them questions or whatever. It's something we've been floating.
And his parents' channel is called Shelly's Nest. If you wanna look it up, they make videos pretty much once a week. But they're great, so yeah, if you're interested.
I see Eartha Christie says yes to more lives.
Oh.
I see Jennifer, yes to more lives. Okay. Yeah, I figured you guys would say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Blake is asking about a meet and greet in Texas. We probably won't do that in Texas just because I'll be seeing family that I haven't seen in over a year. And so
some of them I've never met. Some of Jimmy's relative, not even that distant relatives, so I've just never had a chance to meet. So it's going to be kind of big family week that we haven't really ever had time to spend this much time with family, such extended family.
Yeah, so we probably won't do it in Texas, but I don't know if we've mentioned it, but we're 99% sure we're going to be there at Skoolie Palooza this year. So
yeah, it's usually in Parker, Arizona, around that area in late January. So if you guys can make it, that's our plan, is to be there. So that would be the best place to meet us, I think. Yeah. And for us to meet you guys.
So if we, we'll probably be there unless something goes wrong. But we'll probably post more about that later as well. But that's probably the closest meetup, we'll have. That's a good question. I saw Mike Manjo in the chat. She said, I love Shelly's Nest too.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we always see you in the comments on their channel over there. So I know you've been enjoying their videos too. Lon, I see Lon in the chat. He says, join Patreon if you want more lives.
Oh,
That is true. We do monthly live streams over there. It's usually at the end of the month. So we actually had one yesterday for
Which
those
was
guys.
Our first night in the van. We went live on Patreon, so that was fun.
Yeah. So they usually get a sneak peek of what's going on and all that. And the monthly live streams are like, the nice fun monthly bit that we'll do. And so if you want more lives, we do them over there as well. Okay. I see a lot of people asking about Saguaro Status and have we sold the bus yet? So that's a good question. So here's the answer. Just because we see a lot of comments on our YouTube videos about them. And
we answered the first couple, and then we just get asked so much that we have kind of quit answering it because they're just saying the same thing over and over. Yeah,
but no, it is not. Saguaro is not sold yet. I think what we realized is we have just been diving in on the van build so much that we have put almost no effort into the actual marketing and trying to sell the bus. And so we have gotten tons of inquiries about it, and it's crazy. We usually get pretty far down the road with some of these people, but
we've had people working on booking flights, and we're working around our schedule, and people even getting to talking about what kind of payment to do, and
but they always just usually ghost us at the end, so we don't really get any responses, and so that's usually how it ends. But yeah, so to answer your question, no, Saguaro's not sold. So if you know anyone or if you want to buy it, I think we've got the listing in the earlier videos about it. If you check out the announcement video where we say we're selling the bus, I think we have it in that one.
Yeah.
It's on our Instagram too. The link for the listing for the bus. So if you or anyone else wants to buy it, it is still available. So you can contact us. And yeah.
Yeah.
So and if you see anyone else asking, feel free to message them or comment back on the because we can't get to everyone. I know everyone's really curious about it. So I felt bad missing people because I know we are.
We will let you know whenever it's sold. As soon as it's final and done, we will definitely let you guys know. We won't just, drop off.
Yeah, you guys will know the week after we sell it. As soon as we can, we'll include it in the video.
Yeah, because YouTube has been a part of our bus journey from the very beginning. So I do want to kind of, properly close that chapter when it's time. So
definitely. All right, so we have got some super chats up here.
Yes, we do.
So Larry Moore with $100. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry and Karen. That's very nice of you.
That is wild. Thank you so much. That's really nice. I'm glad you guys could make it as well. Let's see, $50 from Bart. Well, I was going to offer to buy dinner when you came to Texas, but since you'll be busy, take this instead and buy a pizza tonight. Thank you so much. We'll take you up on that. We'll get some anniversary pizza or something.
That sounds awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Evan.
A super sticker from Debbie is $20. It says you are amazing. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much to everyone doing the super chats and stuff. It's really nice. And maybe I'll treat her out tonight or something. We'll do something special.
Yeah, I've actually got a ton of editing to do.
Yeah, we got to get the video ready for this week. Where there's some some stuff we got to finish on it.
We'll have to take some time to celebrate properly. It's tough though because I want to celebrate. I want to get dinner, but we're in our new home that we've been building and working so hard to get in for the last few months. So it's hard to, what else do we really need to do?
Yeah.
Pizza. I guess is the answer.
Right? We got to relax. We have been just hitting this van build so hard. So the van build is 98% done. We have done everything we can at the makerspace.
Mm-hmm.
There is just a hair of electrical left that we need to finish up. But as you can see, I don't know if you can actually see it, but our lights, everything, all our outlets, they're all working.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got 98% of everything done. And we just have a little bit of electrical to do, but we'll actually finish that up in Texas, most likely.
Yeah, we're having the rest of the stuff sent to Texas. So we'll work on that, but it should not take very long, to work on it there. So it's really close to being done. The only other thing that we're holding off on is we don't have a heater.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
That's we're definitely need one when it gets cold, but the one that we want to get will tap into our fuel tank for the van, which will be really nice. But I think we're gonna give our bank account a little bit of time to recover before we make that purchase because they can get a little pricey.
Yeah. Mastery Man says there are a few hundred new viewers. I think you should repeat the bus sell answer one more time.
Okay.
I'll say it again now, and I'll say it later in the live too. But so no, we have not sold Saguaro yet. We've gotten a lot of
inquiries
about it. Yeah, I keep
It's the
forgetting
same
the
way we
word.
said it the
Yeah, I
first
keep forgetting
time.
the word. We've gotten a lot of inquiries about it, but like the short answer is no. All those, they kind of end at some point. And so no, we haven't sold it. So if you or anyone that's interested, that you know is interested, you can find the link for it in our Instagram and in the earlier videos where we announce that we're selling the bus. I think those have the link in it.
And we didn't talk about this before, but we can update the description after we're done with the live. So if you're watching this after the fact, we can put the link to the listing in this description.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So thank you.
We haven't been putting it on every video just because it feels like a bit obnoxious. Because I know a lot of people watch us because they want to watch our content, not because they want us to try to sell them a bus. So.
Yeah. I just saw a question I was going to answer. Oh yeah, Bonnie. Are you going to give us a tour video?
Yes, definitely.
We definitely will. So you'll see a little bit of it, obviously, in this week's video coming up. But it's not a tour. It's just us finishing up. And so probably in a few weeks' time, once we like really get settled, because there's like a few things we still need to buy for it.
A candle.
She really wants a candle. We don't have a candle yet. So.
I was this close to talking him into getting one at the store today, but yeah. I think we're gonna hold off until we got to know what scent. It's a big decision.
Yeah. So basically, we'll have a van tour out when we get a candle. So you can wait for that.
Yeah, that might take us a few weeks.
It might take us a few weeks, but we will have one.
It's stuff like that though. Like we want it to feel done. Yeah. And I know it'll never feel totally done. There's always things we're gonna want to improve and change and add, but at least close enough.
Yeah. So good question.
Oh.
I see the, you can read that
There's
one.
There's a super chat from 67 Eddie B for $20. It says from KR. Thank you so much, KR. I really appreciate that.
That's sweet. Thank you guys. All right. I feel bad. I'm probably swift. All right. I'm going to try to grab a couple questions because I know we're kind of just talking and I'm missing a lot of these. So let's see. All right. So I'm just kind of picking this one. Max, what are y'all doing after the wedding, touring the country? Yes, I could pretty much.
We're going to see how it goes. Mm-hmm. Because we haven't sold the bus. It'll still be in Salt Lake. So we're a little bit tethered to that, but we do want to get out and explore and keep traveling because we've missed it a lot.
But Arizona's close to Utah. So like we'll be in the area.
Yeah.
I just don't think we'll because that's like the main project next is to like finish selling the bus. And so we'll be in the area for a while. So luckily, like Skoolie Palooza is also in Arizona, so it's like we'll be in the area. But basically, we'll start traveling and trying to sell the bus, and then like we'll definitely be coming back to Utah to do that, and then also we're definitely seeing the wedding stuff as like the shakedown trip.
Yeah.
And so I know stuff's gonna go wrong, so we're gonna have to come back and probably fix a few things and just
or we will realize that there's stuff that we don't like and want to change. I'm sure that we're gonna learn a lot on this trip.
Yeah.
So we're definitely seeing it as a bit of a trial run, but it's a very educated guess at a trial run. So we're doing our best to not have anything go wrong, but we want to be realistic, and I know something probably will.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Taco Lover Carl's in the chat. He says, "Hello, how are y'all doing?" Oh. Thank you. We're
really good.
We're doing good. We're I think we're tired. I think like not just today. I think we're tired of working really hard on the van build. So like I think we're really excited today to like begin our travels.
I think we need like a few weeks to kind of decompress from the stress of building, because especially towards the end of the van build, we were really getting down to the wire and realizing we need to hurry up. And so we were like, our sleep schedule was based around when we were waiting on paint to dry, and we were eating like Pop-Tarts and ramen for dinner, and it's just been really intense trying to get everything done. I see a super.
I know. I don't want to miss this one.
Yeah.
So let me read this one. So Kathleen Cohn with the $5 super chat.
Thank you.
I think going with the van is such a great idea for the two of you, with the way you like to adventure into nature and wise with gas prices.
Thank you.
Definitely. I'd agree.
Yeah, I'm excited I think the van just feels like the right next step. When we initially decided to move into the bus or buy a bus in general, we were torn between a bus or a van. And the reason we went with a bus is because we weren't sure how we would like living in a smaller space and living on the road. But I think we've always kind of thought that eventually we would like to move towards a van and continue downsizing.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a next logical step for us.
Yeah.
We also move a lot faster. We travel a lot more frequently than we thought we would. We really thought we would want to sit in one spot for 2-3 weeks, but we've pretty much never done that. We like to move every, like, after 4 days, we start to get antsy.
Yeah. Because I remember we met a few people at like Skoolie and then the Pride event before that. And I think most of them were bus people. And like, I remember like, I think they stayed together while we left. And so I think they like camped out for a couple weeks together, which I'm sure is fun, but it's like, you know, it's weird because like, it's weird being in a bus and still wanting to travel like, you know, every other day. It's like we're going to a new place.
Yeah. I think the van is much more suited to like our pace.
So I saw this too. So Eddie B, you can read that one.
All right. So another super chat from 67 Eddie B that is from Bo. Thank you, Bo.
You guys are the best.
Yeah, y'all are great. Thank you.
Okay, wow.
Oh, wow.
So $100 super chat from Max Williams. I just started my own bus build under another channel. Any tips and tricks? Ooh. So now, because you mentioned under another channel, so I don't know if you mean tips and tricks for the bus build or tips and tricks for the new channel.
Oh, true.
But bus build wise,
we could say both.
We'll say both. I think it's a good question.
Yeah.
Bus build wise, I feel like the thing that got us the most that like I think we fixed in the van build was like not buying unnecessary stuff for your build. I think like last time, I just remember they're dumb examples, I guess, but like I remember buying like 5 or 6 tubes of silicone just because we kept like leaving them out to dry or we'd lose them or whatever. Yeah. And like it's just we're wasting money. And those things are like $5 to $8 a piece. So you're like wasting money. We buy like it felt like we're going to the store every other day to buy screws when like you can just buy multi-packs. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe this is like it's too small of an advice piece, but
yeah, we have like a spreadsheet for how much we spent on the bus, and we're working on it for the van too. We want to share those eventually, but like for the bus, we just kept going back to the store and buying little packs of pocket screws. But for the van, we started the first time we needed pocket screws. We bought a big container of like 500 pocket screws.
Yeah.
And that lasted us the whole build. So it's stuff like that. Trying to be more strategic about what you buy. I think that can help.
It's always funny when you say it out loud though, because it's like it's a huge project, like a bus build, a van build. They're huge projects.
Pocket screws.
And we're sitting here like that's the secret, guys. Buy multi-packs of pocket screws.
It's just tough because it's such a big project that there's really no one encompassing tip or trick. It's such a huge thing.
Yeah. I think like, I don't know. It's going to be I don't know if this is your first build or second build or what, but it's a long process that is going to get, there's a point, I think about 60%, when you're about 60% done with it, that it feels like you're never going to get finished. And
I think that's where we hit a wall in both of our builds.
Yeah. Cause we really felt that with the van. I don't think we really like came through and talked about it on the videos too much, but like there's definitely a week or two like kind of at the 60% mark where it just feels like you're not making any progress and like everything's going so slowly. But if you can get over that hump, it's all downhill from there, like in a good way. Like everything's easier and you start to actually like put everything that you've been working on in the build and like all the furniture and stuff and everything starts to come together.
It's always darkest before the dawn, I guess, is because it's like right when it gets to be the most demoralizing. It's like if you push past that, then you start to see the rewards, at least in our van build experience.
Yeah. All right. So, and then any tips and tricks on the new channel? It's so many like generic responses you could say to that, like like just be yourself. And
the big tip I usually give new channels is like I think just nail down what content you want to make and then kind of understand what your channel is for. So like I know we try that if we put out a video, it's going to be about the same length, about the same type of mood, and about the same like topic. It's going to be about the bus or the van or van life. Just kind of keep it within a niche. And I think that really helps you find your audience and your community. And then so once people are able to know what to expect from you, I think that it's easier to kind of build that as you go. Would be my advice, but I also just kind of feel like we lucked into having like such an awesome audience and community.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like we earned it or anything, but
that's a good answer. Well, thank you, Max. Thanks
again.
Let's see, $20 super chat from Mike Peters. Wife and I love you both and hope to see you both out there in a year when we start our retired life traveling.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. And yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm always happy for people when they say that they're like, they have plans to get on the road. It's just, everyone I've met who's on the road loves it, so I highly recommend it.
Definitely. That'd be very cool. And hopefully we'll see you at like one of the meetups or something.
Yeah, that would be great.
The Mad Camper with the $20 super chat. Congrats on the new van. Love you guys. Thanks for all your work. Jim in Minnesota. Well, thank you so much, Jim.
Thank you.
And thank you. Yeah, we're really happy with the van, and we're I don't know, we're glad with how it turned out as well. So I'm
yeah,
hopefully that comes across.
Yeah, I'm super proud of it right now. I feel like we were saying last night, so it was our first night. It feels like we're living in an Instagram post right now. And I think it's because we went all out on like the decorations a little more this time. But yeah, we're super happy with how it turned out. So thank you.
And then $50 super chat from Stephen Annette.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
This is such a fun way to celebrate our anniversary.
I know. I'm just like every time we get a new super chat, I'm like it starts at like a Wendy's date, and then now we're getting pizza, then we're getting delivery pizza, not carry out, and then we're getting Applebee's. We
live in a van. There's no reason to pay for delivered pizza. We can go pick it up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, I feel like picking up pizza is like the height of our, that's our fanciest date that we would need.
Yeah. I know we have another super chat, but I see Melissa asking, when is your wedding?
Oh.
We do not have a date picked out or
not
anything.
at all.
Yeah.
We like the idea of keeping our anniversary the same. So today's, when we started dating was 8 years ago. We got engaged 2 years ago. So it'd be nice to keep the date the same. Just, I don't know, because it just feels like neat.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It's also a nice time of year. Like, this is probably my favorite time of the year.
Yeah, it's like a really nice day today. So, so maybe next year, maybe next September 26th, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But yeah, and then if there's any confusion, the wedding we're going to is my sister's wedding. So if you hear us talking about a wedding in Texas, that's later this week, and so that's we're doing our shakedown trip, and we're going to Texas all at the same time, and we're going to be there for that wedding.
And she and her fiance have been in one of our videos. So it's the one with the for Thanksgiving, Prairie Dog Thanksgiving. So if you want to go see them, they're in that one.
Yeah.
We had fun.
And then 20 super chat from Alaska Night. Wedding details. Guess I missed that. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, we don't I think there's probably a lot of people who watch our channel who don't realize we're engaged. I mentioned it earlier that I haven't worn my ring because we've been painting and working with our hands for the whole van build, so I really haven't had a chance to wear it.
Yeah. And to say it for people that are coming on again, so we've been dating for 8 years. It's our 8-year anniversary, and then we have been engaged for 2 years. Yeah,
and it's the same. We got engaged on our anniversary, so it's a double anniversary. One day it'll probably be a triple if we keep the date the same for our wedding. So
yeah. So now we still got a couple more hours in the day. We can still go to the courthouse.
I think that would be pretty rude to your sister.
Yeah.
To get
it's
married.
So close. Yeah, she's getting married. Later this week. So probably shouldn't do that. But
probably not.
Yeah.
But maybe next year.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see.
I feel bad we're missing so many comments.
Yeah. All right. I'm really sorry I'm missing a lot of comments. I'm going to try to scroll so I'm more up to date with the comments. So if you have a question, go ahead and ask it again. I'm going to answer it another time because I see some more questions. Just real quick. No, we have not sold Saguaro yet. We've gotten a lot of good inquiries about it, but they kind of just fizzle out at the end. And so hopefully we'll have more time to put some more effort into selling the bus soon. But no.
We'll let you know when it's sold.
Yes.
So you won't miss it probably.
Yeah.
It'll at least be a community post. It might be a whole video. We'll see.
Keith says just go for it. Lisa says that would be cute to keep the same date.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. I mean, yeah, we've got 2 out of 2, so we can keep the streak going. Yeah, definitely keep the date. I've
seen a couple people mention the Prairie Dog Thanksgiving video. I'm glad y'all like that one. That one didn't perform very well, and I kind of, it's not as
It's a very family-oriented video. But it's cute. So if you want to meet part of my family, they're in that video.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun making that one.
Yeah. Truck93 asks, do you guys have any degrees? That's a good question. Yes.
Like school degrees?
Yeah, I think what we did before.
True. Yeah.
Yeah. So we both went to college. We went to Clemson in South Carolina.
We dated the first week or month of freshman year. We've been inseparable ever since. That's where we started dating, was at Clemson.
But yeah, so I got a degree in
a
bachelor's degree in computer science.
And mine was in economics.
Yeah.
And we both minored in math.
Yeah. So we got jobs at Home Depot after that, the corporate office. So I was a software engineer for a couple of years. And
I worked a couple floors above him, and I was a financial analyst.
Yeah. So it was perfect.
Super fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. The fun part was that we were in the same building, and so we could like eat lunch together and everything.
Ride home together.
Yeah. But the last year, I actually got moved to a different building, so we couldn't spend time together anymore, and so that really drove the decision to like quit and spend more time together with the bus build and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't want to miss any of these. So no worries, bus with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you are coming through Amarillo, Texas on your travels, you're welcome to stay at my place. I have power and water if you need and would love to meet you too. Congrats on the van. I'm currently searching for a van to downsize.
Oh, that's cool.
That's exciting. Well, thank you.
Thank you for the offer. I think Amarillo is actually very close to where we'll be ending up. So
yeah. Because that was the place that has Palo Duro.
Palo Duro, yeah.
Yeah.
That blew my mind.
Yeah.
That was my first time like seeing any kind of desert in person. And yeah, Palo Duro Canyon's amazing. I think it's the second largest canyon in the US.
Yeah.
Second to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. So it's really nice. So we'll probably be back there at some point. We'll keep that in mind. Yeah, really appreciate
thank you. That's very nice.
Yeah. Thank you guys. All right, let's see. Luke D just says, I just graduated with a computer science degree.
You poor thing. I took Comp Sci 101 and I actually did like it, but yeah, it's a rough field.
It's yeah. There's a lot of like really smart people in the field, so you know, so it's a lot of competition. But like, congratulations, it's a really nice field to go into, and you know, there's a lot of good jobs out there for it. So you know, that's awesome. Thanks. I see Frank, happy anniversary. I see a lot of people wishing happy anniversaries. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, Hybrid Life says horrors, move to a different work building. LOL. That was the last straw. You know, what can I say is we couldn't have lunch together. So
yeah,
the only logical step was to quit our jobs and you know, live on the road.
We spend way more time together now, though. I think that was like the biggest thing I did not like about having a job was just such a little amount of time I got to see Jimmy, and I didn't have very much energy after work whenever I could see Jimmy, or I was like just really tired from work all day. Mm-hmm. But it was definitely like a golden handcuffs kind of situation where like it was nice, and I loved the people I worked with, and it's just, you know, it holds you back from doing other things with your life for us.
Yeah.
But it was, you know, I feel bad complaining about it because it was a nice situation. Like how many people get to eat with their SO at lunch every day at work. That was pretty crazy.
Alt Living with Steve and Naz asks, how do you support yourselves? We get this question a lot, which is like kind of surprising just because like all the YouTube is honestly the answer. Like you guys watching is why we can still do this. And so we're like, I love the question because I love to answer each time because like, you know, it's a good opportunity to show our appreciation because like you guys watching are the reason we're able to do this.
Yeah.
And so we just like super appreciate it. So that's the answer is we started off after we quit our jobs. Well, we saved up. So like we saved up for 2 years and we saved up for 1 year of travel.
Yeah, we saved up enough to buy and build the bus and then travel for a year.
Yeah. And so we started the YouTube channel, but obviously like when you start a channel, it doesn't pay for things, right? And that was never the forefront of like why we wanted to do a channel. And so it just so happened like at the end of that year that we had saved up, we were able to like start paying for groceries and start paying for rent.
And then that year's worth of savings was able to be stretched out more and more.
Yeah. And so I love saying it like that, where it's like the year has been able to be stretched out. So like obviously there's still an end date in mind. Like if I were to do the math, I'm sure like, you know, instead of a year, it's like, you know, a year and a half, 2 years or whatever. But like, because you guys keep watching our content is like how we're able to support ourselves. So
yeah. And by end date, I mean, like as a, you know, if we need to, we can stop somewhere and get jobs for a bit.
Yeah, that's your end date's like
we're not going to quit the channel.
That means like we go back, we try to do the Amazon warehouse deals or like the beet harvest and stuff like that.
Yeah, we thought that we would need to do that by now, but we've been like fortunate, and you know, we're really appreciative to you guys for keeping us going.
Yeah, we were really close. We signed up for the Amazon warehouse jobs the first year, and we actually took a risk because we could not get a campsite secured, and so after contacting Amazon, they wouldn't let us work at the warehouse without a place to stay. And so we actually had to cancel it. So we kind of took a risk when we did that, because that was like way back in like, that was like last year. So we, that was when our YouTube was like still pretty small.
Yeah, I think that was right around, we just gotten like our first check from YouTube. And we were very nervous about deciding not to do that job. But I'm really glad that we decided if we don't do the job, we're going to use the time to double down on YouTube and really work at it. And, I think it's been worth it for sure, because I don't miss, I don't miss the warehouse experience. So
yeah. Let's see, I don't want to miss anyone here. I saw an interesting question. Nancy asks, Jimmy and Natalie, favorite part of the van for each of you.
Ooh.
I've got an answer like right off the bat.
Okay. Gosh, it's hard to pick.
Yeah.
I think right now I really like hanging out with the at the dinette. Like I love. Oh, okay. I got it. Can I go first?
Yeah, go for it.
I really like when I'm sitting in either the driver or passenger swivel seat, because my view is basically the entire interior of the van. So I love sitting there because it's pretty comfortable, but then I just love looking at what we've done. It's such a nice view where I can like see it.
That's funny, because mine's almost the complete opposite.
Really?
Yeah. I think I've just been so tired lately that my favorite part is sleeping. And so like my favorite part is the bed.
It is pretty comfy.
Yeah, it is. It's really comfy. So you guys will see that, see us install that in the next video. But we have the bed installed. You kind of see it right there. Mm-hmm. And it's so comfy. It's like we've got all these fans going. We got a nice cross breeze. It's just so nice to like, well, we haven't actually like taken a nap in it yet, but like I can imagine it, and that's what's good enough for me. We
have gotten so tired while building that we've both individually taken naps on the couch.
Yeah,
like,
the couch we're sitting on right now, it's like 40 inches long, and we've both taken naps on the couch.
So we're like curled up with our knees like to our chest, but like we've, not at the same time, but we've both fallen asleep on it so far.
Yeah. Somebody asked how many fans, air conditioning. It does not have air conditioning. We've got 2 roof fans and 2 like
360 degree.
Yeah.
Like they're 12 volt. But they're just like normal. You probably had a better way to say it, and I interrupted you to say that.
No. They look like desk fans or something. They're like the small 12-volt fans.
Yeah, so 4 fans total. 2 go to the outside, and then 2 are just here.
I've seen Ron ask this before, so I want to answer it. So Ron asks, any plans coming to Maine? Not on the roster, but like we do want to explore everything. So
I would love to see like I've never really been to the New England states, so I would love to explore that area like in the fall. I don't know if we'll make it this fall, because that would be pretty far to venture away from the bus.
Yeah.
And a long drive, but yeah, we definitely want to see that.
But we've thought about doing a cross Canada trip.
Yeah.
And so like we could work that into it as well.
Totally. Yeah, I think we would for sure.
Yeah. And then also $50 super chat from Mike Robinson.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. We really, really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I feel terrible. I know we're missing so many questions. I'm really sorry, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna try to grab a few as well. I think someone else asked about the tour video again. I think we will definitely have a tour video. We'll just put that out once we like settle in to the van a little bit more. But that'll come out. We'll have a dedicated tour video about it.
Definitely.
Nathan Beckfield with $20 super chat. Here's a little bit to put towards your build.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's very nice.
All right. So Lisa Power says, yes, come visit the Finger Lakes area. We'd love to show you around.
Oh yeah, the Finger Lakes look. I've heard of them, but I've never seen pictures until recently. There's a YouTube channel, Adventure Trudge, and I think they went there. They're traveling in a bus. Well, they were traveling in a bus. They're having some mechanical issues right now, so you should go support their channel if you feel inclined. But yeah, the Finger Lakes look really pretty.
Bruce asked, what about Ottawa? Is that how you say that? Ottawa, Canada?
I think so.
Yeah.
I've only heard it pronounced with a Canadian accent, so I don't know.
That's fair.
I don't know how I'm supposed to say it.
That's fair. Where is that in Canada? Like, is it west or east? Like,
I assume east.
Either way, if we do it,
most people are in the east.
That's fair. Either way, if we do a cross Canada trip, we'll probably we'll probably go through it.
We'd probably hit most of the provinces. There's 13 of them, I think.
Yeah, there's like northern ones we might not go to, but She
we'll
wants
have to get
to.
a
She
heater
wants
first.
to. Yeah, we got to get a heater first.
I want to go everywhere.
Yeah.
I'd like drive the van into the ocean if it could stand it.
Yeah. I think someone else was asking about a heater situation again. No, we don't have a heater yet, but we have a place for it. I think there's a good spot underneath the
passenger
chair.
seat.
Yeah. So we have not done that yet, but we will before it gets too cold.
We want to get a gas heater and then connect it to the gas tank for the van.
Yeah. Let's see. $10 super chat.
From the real Danny A Travels. Absolutely love watching your adventures. Can't wait to see the finished van build. Time to add some van stuff to your wedding registry.
That's true.
That's a good idea.
That is a good idea. we could have if we'd ever do a third build next year. You know?
No. I'm not building anything for a long time.
Yeah. That's true. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Gas or diesel? The van is gas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any thoughts about your solar? We have got a really good system that we'll have installed soon with solar, and so we're gonna go into like detail about that later.
Yeah, that'll get like much more coverage in a future video.
Yeah, but that's one of the things we don't have installed yet.
Yeah, I think like we just did not have enough time this week to really do it justice. So it's not really covered much in the move-in video, even though Jimmy did the bulk of it.
Yeah.
This week.
Let's see. $20 from the Mad Camper again. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Anything you'll miss about the bus? It had a cool sound. This goes towards the new heater.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know. What do you miss about the bus?
Not the sound. I love the sound of the bus like cranking up at first, but after like 8,000 miles of riding in the back,
when we're actually driving.
Yeah, it's a little.
It is loud.
noisy.
It is loud, but I mean, it is a bus, so.
Yeah, it's noisy for a vehicle, but for a bus, it's normal.
Maybe the TV.
Yeah, I do like that TV setup.
Because we have a flip-up TV in the bus, like that's hidden in the kitchen area, and we don't have that here. We don't have a monitor or a small TV or nothing. So, but the van's so small, you can just watch off your laptop. So that's kind of the plan right now.
Yeah, I think I'll probably honestly miss the fixed bathroom walls. I did not want to put that in the van because it's low on my priority list, but that's probably the next thing down. I don't regret not having fixed bathroom walls, but I would be lying if I said it wasn't convenient.
Very true. Eric has a good question. Hey guys, love the channel. Question: what was the first disagreement, and how did you solve the issue? Who had to give?
Ooh, that's like
the first one.
That's a tough question. That's
a good one.
The first disagreement in the van build, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I can only think of one.
Are you thinking of the faucet?
Yeah, I wanted a gold faucet.
She wanted it really bad. She wanted a gold solid faucet.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yeah,
and we went with the solid black one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that she didn't want it because it was the same faucet that we have for the bus, and we just want to switch everything up when we do this build. And so I think, I think she was worried that she'd get too used to it or something. But it's I think black. I mean,
it was for the best. I had to give. Would be the answer to the question, but
I won is another way to say it. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
A gold faucet was not the answer. With our gold colored countertop, that would have just been too much. So I'm glad that I got vetoed on that one.
Yeah. So I think that was probably the biggest disagreement, but it didn't spark into anything. It was
more like a joke.
Yeah, it was just an extra long conversation of no, Natalie, I really think black looks better. And then she was like, no, Jimmy, I think gold's gonna look better. And we're just going back and forth. And
I think it was something where I started to put my foot down because I was like, no, I said this.
Yeah.
And then I'm not really thinking about what would look better. But if I'm objective about it, the black fits way better.
Yeah. John asks, are you going to miss the roof deck?
Not really.
Probably not. I don't regret putting it in. I think it's a really good addition.
Yeah, it's hard not to put it in whenever you have that much roof space.
Yeah.
But it's not something we use very often. It's cool, but you go up. We would go up there, spend about 5-10 minutes, and be like, all right, that's enough, and then go back down. So I won't miss it. I'm glad that we had it on one build, because if we didn't, we would always wonder about like, oh, we should try a roof deck. That would be so cool. But now that we've had it, I'm like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah. So it was nice. I mean, I don't regret it, but
I think we kind of anticipated feeling that way too. But I definitely don't regret it.
I think some people are asking about our water heater. We do have a water heater. So we have an electric water heater this time.
It's 2.5 gallons because all we have is the sink. So we bought a small one.
Yeah.
And he used it for the first time this morning to shave.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, it pulls a good bit of power, but you'll see how much power we've got in the next video, and it's a lot.
Do we even say?
I don't know if we did.
I think I edited it out, but we.
Wow.
So do you want to say then?
Yeah. So we have for those who like the numbers, we have 600 amp hours of battery, which is double what the bus had, which is really, really nice.
Yeah. The reason we wanted that is because we have an electric water heater and an electric cooktop.
Yeah. Which, fun fact about our electric cooktop
for us
is that we thought this entire time it was an induction stovetop, like the magnetic induction stovetop, right?
Where it doesn't get hot on the surface.
Yeah, and you need like special like pots for it and all that. Yeah, I was installing it and it's not, and I went to go test it, and I was like, oh, these coils are actually getting a little hot, and I realized like it's not induction, it's just normal electric radiant heat. Yeah. So it's whatever. I mean, but bright side is we can keep the same pots we've had before.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
And also we if you've seen the kitchen video, this might be a small detail. I would not fault you for not remembering, but we put a pony wall because our cooktop is like 6 inches away from our bed and our bedding. So I'm glad we did that anyways, even though we were expecting it to not have radiant heat. It doesn't really affect anything. It's just kind of a surprise to us.
Yeah.
I think it was like the listing on when we bought it online, it says induction prominently in the title. And I guess we didn't look into, are you lying to me about it?
Yeah.
So like, I don't mind, but it's funny. I see 2 questions in a row about showering.
Yeah,
what will y'all be doing for showers?
So we have very recently, we have a Planet Fitness membership is number 1.
Which I am so excited for. Yeah. I really like going to the gym, and we just I think in a van we'll be so much more mobile where like it won't be hard to convince ourselves to go make a little, a quick trip in the middle of the day.
Yeah. So that's one. And then like we did strategically, if you could call it that, place our sink on the far end, like towards the door.
So we have an outdoor shower.
We do have an outdoor shower, like technically.
We can just flip the faucet around and then, spray it outside.
Yeah. But
I don't anticipate doing that very much because I went to camp in the summer and I cannot stand taking a shower when your feet are in mud.
Yeah.
It's just so unpleasant, but it's an option. So it's good to have.
Mm-hmm. What's the total weight going to be fully loaded?
Oof, I'm nervous about that.
Yeah. We're going to go weigh it, I think, tomorrow.
Yeah, that's our plan.
Yeah.
I think it should be fine because it's a cargo van and we are not the first people to build a home into a van. So, we weren't crazy. We didn't go overboard with the weight. We did a couple things to try to save weight.
Yeah.
So I don't see how it could possibly be overweight, especially because we didn't do a shower.
Yeah, there's no shower. This entire wall is empty, basically.
Yeah.
Like there's no overhead cabinets or
These
anything.
plants are so much lighter than a full tile shower would have been.
Wow.
So
you did decide to put rocks in them instead of dirt.
I did, yeah. If we're overweight, I'll switch out the rocks in the plants and I'll put dirt in there.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
So we've got to be fine, but I'm just kind of nervous to see, I feel like we're getting graded on it.
Yeah. So we'll top off our water and all that, and then we'll go weigh ourselves tomorrow. And you'll see that in the video. We'll say whatever number that is.
In the bus, we were 5,000 pounds underweight when we were totally done and moved in. So, yeah. It's
probably not going to be that much of a margin in the van, but it'll be close.
It. We would have had to take weight off to have that big of a margin.
I don't know if this one's out of context, but Real Danny says it depends on how much ice cream they buy. I don't know if you're implying how much goes into the fridge or how much we eat, but either way, it's funny.
Oh. The van weight.
Yeah.
It is our anniversary, so
that's
probably
true.
The heaviest the van will be is after we get pizza tonight.
That's very true.
I see a couple comments about Natalie driving more. Yes. I do intend to drive more.
Yeah.
For sure. I have not been driving around Salt Lake City because city driving scares me. But yeah, that'll be happening.
Yes, definitely. And then I saw some about with no overhead storage, what are you going to do for clothes storage?
We have 4 overhead cabinets on the other side. We just chose to put them over there because like right here is where our heads are. And we didn't want to have cabinets above our heads over here. But we do have overhead storage over there. And right now all of our clothes are in 2 of those compartments.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we're fully moved in. I'm sorting through our tools. So that's the last thing I need to move in. But all our clothes and all of our like lifestyle stuff is moved in.
I think the bikes we'll need to downsize one more time to be able to fit the bikes, but we'll come back for them later.
Yeah. So the overhead storage we have is enough. It does fit all our stuff. Let's see. Okay, I see 2 more in a row. So I think we should answer this question again about selling the bus. No, it is not sold yet. We've gotten a lot of good questions, and like people reach out about it all the time. And we've gotten really far with a lot of people, but it always just kind of fizzles out. So no, we have not sold it. I think now that the van build is done, I think we can spend some more time on it and really work on selling the bus as our next project. So if you or anyone anyone you know wants to buy it, you can reach out and
we'd be happy to sell it to you.
Yes.
I see Hybrid Life is asking, are the 600 amp hours of batteries AGM, lithium, or LiFePO 4? They are LiFePO 4.
Yes. Good question.
Yeah, that definitely matters. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about our electrical setup now. I think the biggest thing we have left to do is the solar panels, but we're gonna, we'll show that in a video.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. Yeah, I see Jeremy. Everyone hit the thumbs up. That's
good idea.
Good idea. You got a good idea, Jeremy.
Thank you. I see Diana Verholst has joined us. Hey.
Let's see. Someone's asking what brand of LiFePO. They're Renergy.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same brand we used in the bus, and we really, really like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Shelly's Nest. Oh, I'm glad you guys can make it.
Oh, hey guys.
Someone else asked about the brand of coveralls. Are you thinking about dressing up as Jimmy Natalie for Halloween?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's fun. I think the brand of overalls was we bought them off Amazon. They were like
it's a good. Is it Dickies?
I think it's Dickies.
Yeah.
So it's just we bought them off Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a good investment.
Is it weird seeing us like not in overalls?
It's weird not wearing overalls.
Yeah, we've been wearing those overalls nonstop for 2 months.
Yeah, it's like our uniform lately.
Yeah.
I'm sure we look odd going around Salt Lake City because we're both on our bikes, we both got our helmets, and we got our matching bikes, matching helmets, and then matching overalls. Like, probably are quite a sight.
Yeah. But Shelly's Nest, the one that just commented, that's my parents. So those are they'll be there.
Yeah, that's their channel.
Yeah, that's their channel, and so you guys should go check them out. They're part of the family that we'll be visiting, so we'll see them in Texas. But that's them. I know some people ask about their channel, so that's them. Let's see. I know I'm missing a lot of comments again, so I apologize again. Let's see. T-Spice, only a sub since you started the van build, and it was one of the best. Are you finished, and will you post a video showing it? Yes, we are done. I think Natalie mentioned it. We're like 98% done. We've got it's like solar panels to finish up and whatnot, but
and eventually a heater.
Yeah, but we were moved in today officially.
Yeah, we don't have an apartment anymore. This is our only residence, which is nice.
Yeah, we slept here last night. Well, we slept at Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
And yes, we will make a video, a proper tour video, and show everything that we might have missed during the build video. Because I feel like there's a few things that like don't get covered like all the way. Like the toilet situation, I don't think we've covered like 100%.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So all that will pile into one video, and we'll have one video with everything in that.
Later this week, we have a video showing us moving in coming out. So we're working on that, and it'll be out later this week.
Yes. And I see, oh, wow, $100 super chat from Playford Dunham.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hi, guys. Oh, you want to read it?
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Hi, guys. Love the channel. Treat yourself or squirrel it away. Thank you. That's very nice. And I saw, I think I saw someone saying that we should take the, I think it was Steven saying we should take the super chat and treat ourselves with our anniversary, after this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do? We can go out to eat? or
yeah,
something.
we don't have a ton of time, but I mean, maybe we should just push off editing or something. But
That's
it
true.
would be fun. But thank you. Oh, someone's asking. Cindy Brown says, "Are you guys going to Gutted?" I recently heard about that for the first time.
When,
we're not.
when is it?
Oh, I don't know.
We're not participating. We're not
participating.
Yeah, we're not in it. But I don't know if it's like a spectator thing. You can go.
Yeah,
I assume it is, but
we'll probably watch it on YouTube because I think that's where it comes out. But we actually heard about it through Regretless from her video because I know she's doing Gutted.
Yeah, I think she's in it.
That'll be fun to watch her.
Yeah, I got to see when it actually is.
I just like the idea of spending one more day or even 5 more days building. Like, just sounds like too much right now. Also, nobody asked us.
That's fair.
I'm talking like I'm turning it down, but no one asked.
So the Mad Camper with the third super chat, $20. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
TV is overrated. Number one, fair. TV is overrated. Number two, $20 towards removing the van muffler.
Oh, would that make it louder?
Oh, would it? Oh, that's.
We might have to
so that it can match the bus.
We might have to give you a refund on that.
Yeah, I don't know if we will.
I love how quiet it is because we can film while we're driving.
Yeah.
Or not while one of us is driving, the other one can film. We don't film while operating the vehicle. Yeah. But all right, and then 3, what are your travel plans, destinations? Thank you again.
Right now it's Texas for the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we'll probably head back west. We've got to finish up with the bus and deal with that. And so that's in Utah. So we'll probably come back to Utah.
Mm-hmm.
We might hit up the Tetons again soon because I don't think we fully explored them while we were there.
I'm worried it's too cold for us.
Oh, that's true.
But we'll see. I definitely want to like really explore the Tetons more.
Yeah. So we'll kind of just hang out on the west side for a little bit and try to explore some parts we missed in the bus, like overall, not just the Tetons.
Yeah, there's so much to see.
Yeah. But thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And then $10.
Mitchell.
Yeah, Mitchell with $10 burger stipend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We have been taking you up on those because I think we've mentioned it. I don't know where we have, but we have something we like to call here. We call them Wendy's dates, where we'll go to Lowe's, and right next to Lowe's is a Wendy's. So sometimes we'll go grab a dinner there.
And the reason we like Wendy's is because they have like the 4 for $4. So it's like you can get a little meal for $4.
Yeah.
And that's why like we would go there over a different place, is because it's so inexpensive. So we've been doing that, and it's really nice. There was one time we were like stressing out trying to figure something out, and I saw like a burger stipend note come in, and I was like, you know what, we should do that. Like, and I think we got in the car and went and got Wendy's.
Yeah.
That's like our dates right now, is going and quick break at Wendy's and we sit down.
So thank you, Mitchell.
Thank you.
You're fueling our Wendy's dates. And then Ryan N with $100 super chat.
Thank you, Ryan.
That's incredible. Thank you so much.
That's so nice.
That's really nice. Gosh, that's awesome. I feel like you guys are the best.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, someone, Felicia says, I'm here from Jaylina's chat. Happy anniversary and enjoy the rest of the evening. Oh, thanks. We were in Jaylina's chat for just a couple minutes. I think it ended right before we came over. We started ours.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good question because it kind of ties in. Truck 93 asks, what YouTube channels do you watch?
Oh,
that's a good one. I feel like, I don't know, we watch a lot, I guess, but it's hard to like watch a lot of people like all the way.
Yeah, everything
day
that comes out.
Yeah, but we watch a lot of the Skoolie and vanlife people. Like we'll watch Jaylina and Isaac and Regretless. I think we started with those. Like we've been watching them for a while.
Yeah, and Jaylina is Leave Her Wild. Isaac is A Bus Life Story, and then there's Regretless. We watch everything that Shelly's Nest puts out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I also really like watching Kara and Nate. Like I love their energy.
Yeah. And, yeah, they have some good travel videos.
Sometimes we actually can't watch their videos because if we're too if I have a lot of anxiety, watching their videos gets me way too excited. I just start to want to do more and work harder and go more places, and it gets me a little too hyped up, but I just find them very inspiring.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much, I mean, I don't know who else we watch really.
I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody or a couple people, and then I'm just gonna like,
Yeah, and we'll watch like other Skoolie channels like Adam and Steph.
Oh yeah, Adam and Steph. They haven't uploaded in a while, but we love their channel.
Yeah, like Adventure Trudge, like their stuff. Like it's a lot of cute Skoolie channels that we like to watch.
Yeah, and then I'm trying to kind of keep up with the van life circles now, like trying to see like what content's out there. There's a lot of big van life channels, I think. Like there's Christian Schlafer, I think. There's Mariah Alice.
Yeah.
Linnea and Akila. We've watched them. We've like had some help from watching her build videos.
Yeah, we gotta watch their videos and do research so we can fit into the new club.
We do keep up with like Eamon and Beck, King in It.
Yeah.
Like I can name a bunch of channels that like we'll keep tabs on, but we do fall behind lately. We just haven't had very much time to watch other channels.
So I don't want to miss this one. So Michelle Burns with the $8 super chat. Next 4 for 4 is on me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll remember that.
That's really nice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. I'm going to scroll down and try to get some more up-to-date questions. Lon says, I think Kara and Nate watch you and would love a collaboration video. That would like blow our minds if that was true. So that would be crazy.
I think I would actually faint if I met Kara and Nate in person. I think that would just be too much for me.
Yeah. Lady Trucker says you need pancake art.
Oh,
we
true.
Do. We have something we're gonna put right here. I was like really debating on like I don't know if it was gonna be pancake art, but I wanted to put something like cactus related.
Yeah, like a pancake cactus, maybe.
Yeah.
Because that is where like pancake came from. It's a bit the name pancake.
Yeah. So we'll figure. We have to do some type of tribute somewhere.
We have like succulents, which I think is similar to a cactus.
Thank you. I think Cindy Brown's helping out here, so thank you, Cindy. So Us Plus a Bus said I think you should head east to Florida and work on a certain bus.
Oh.
We might be we're so tired of building right now.
I'm not touching a drill. Like
yeah, I don't know how people do it. Like Isaac and Jaylena, and like how they have like they're constantly building. They're always doing stuff over there. I don't know how that happens. I don't know. Like So kudos. Like they have more strength than me because
yeah, I'm so tired.
Yeah. And then Michael asked, "Are you guys adding Starlink or using a cellular hotspot?"
We bought a Wii Boost, but we have not installed it yet. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah. So we're not getting Starlink.
It sounds awesome. It's really fun to have a friend with Starlink.
Yeah. But now we just use our hotspots, and we've never really run into an issue with it so far, especially with a Wii Boost. Because it's like it boosts your cell signal, and it really helps when you're out camping in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. So, yeah. Thanks, Sydney, for helping out with that.
Thanks.
Us Plus a Bus says, I feel you. Haha. I don't even want to pick up a drill most of the days.
Yeah, it's rough.
It's rough. So.
Especially like how hot it's been this summer.
Yeah.
I guess we dodged the heat by working at night, but like that was not convenient either. It's really hard to build.
Yeah. The Real Danny A says, if your van is called Pancake, maybe an IHOP or Denny's sponsorship is in order.
Hey, I'd be up for that.
Oh, yeah.
Pancakes, and I don't have to make them.
I know. That would work out pretty well because I feel like, don't you see Denny's at truck stops?
Yeah. I've never actually eaten one.
I've never eaten one, but they can contact us.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Let's see.
I just see a question. How do you get mail from American Nomad?
Just saw that, yeah.
When we're on the road, we do general delivery usually, but it's problematic sometimes. We've had to like go hunt down our packages at like the UPS warehouse before, so
yeah, but
it's not ideal.
Yeah, the general delivery has been pretty helpful. But that's usually how. Yeah, we thought like I know some people do
PO
boxes, but we just move around so much, it's not really feasible for us.
Yeah, we don't really have a home base.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, for the build, we were able to get things delivered to the makerspace, but we've got to be really on top of that and make sure that we're not like cluttering up their lobby with all of our stuff. So that's been very nice and like has made the build possible. But yeah, when we're on the road, it gets a little complicated.
Yeah. Jeff says next you must build a home base. I don't know. That's
where?
I don't
That's
know.
such a huge decision.
That always seems like that's like the next step. Also, it always feels like people go from like, buses to vans to like a homestead or like some type of like cabin in the woods.
Cabin.
Yeah.
Geodesic dome.
Yeah. I don't feel that right now. Like I still want to travel. It feels like we haven't traveled enough yet. I still want to do it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. But maybe,
maybe one day we'll want to, but like the idea of settling down bums me out right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gosh, I saw another question I was going to say. How did the makerspace work out?
Awesome.
The makerspace is great. Yeah.
We love the makerspace. There's like such a nice community here. We've like kind of made, friends in passing.
And for those who are curious, the makerspace is like not just in Utah. It's like an organization where it's probably in your home city if it's a big city, I guess. And so if you're doing builds, or if you need a place to build, sometimes they'll have vehicle
like project
parking.
Yeah.
It just depends on how big your location is, and so it's just
it's worth looking into if you need a space to build.
Yeah. So they're not just in Utah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone. Never mind. Someone saying there's a hurricane going on. Oh, in Florida.
Oh,
wow.
Yikes.
Jeez.
Let's see. I see Us Plus a Bus says, I wish we had a makerspace nearby. I'd prefer to work at night too, but if I did now, my neighbors would hate me.
Yeah, that's a real thing. Because I remember on the bus build, we were in Jimmy's parents' backyard, and if we were noisy, the neighbors would be annoyed by it. Like we couldn't.
Yeah. So we try not to use power tools like after like 9 p.m. or something.
Yeah. So like that's tough because the makerspace is not in a residential area, so I'm like as noisy as I want to be. There's even like we're right down the road from like a stadium where there are frequent concerts, so we're usually not even the loudest ones out here. So that's another way the makerspace has just been really nice.
Yeah, definitely. Jeff says, travel first, don't settle down. You guys are a trip. I wait for Monday to see progress.
Oh.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're excited to. We're not going to settle down anytime soon.
Yeah, it's not in the cards for us anytime soon.
Yeah, not yet.
I think for us, like the next step after van life, I really like to daydream about backpacking in other like continents, which we did a month-long backpacking trip after we graduated from college, and I just loved that. We did like 10 cities, 7 countries in Europe, and it was so much fun. So I'd love to try something like that again.
Yeah, definitely. Mastery Man says, but the neighborhood is not a long problem. Only be quick and leave before the mob is coming.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Keep the car running.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, it is after 7. We should probably.
All right. Yeah. Oh, wow. That time flies. That's crazy.
I know.
I guess we'll answer it one more time to wrap it up because I see some more questions about the bus, and I know that's like a big question we get. We have not sold the bus yet. We get a lot of good questions about it, a lot of good inquiries, a lot of good conversations that go pretty far, but nothing's worked out yet. So we haven't found a home for Saguaro yet. So if you or someone you know is interested, reach out to us.
Yeah, the listing is in our Instagram. We will update the description for this live after we get off to put the link in there.
Yeah. Man, time flies. These are always really fun. We've got to do every time we're done with these. Like, I want to do more because it's been just so much fun, like talking to you guys and just everything.
I see Cindy Brown says do more lives, get a couple mods though. Yeah, we definitely.
Yeah,
we've got a really good mod. We just totally forgot to let him know. So.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you, Cindy, for helping out a little bit.
Thank you.
Yeah, really appreciate it. All right. Well, I think we're going to call it here. Maybe we'll do a live, like, a family live stream or something next week or something. We'll see.
Yeah. We've talked about the idea of maybe doing like a live stream with Shelly's Nest when we're together and having them be guests. But, let us know if that's something you guys would want to see, because I think that would be a very fun thing if we can talk them into it.
Definitely. And we are having a video this week. It's just not going to be on Monday, obviously. So it'll be in a couple of days. You'll see a video. Just for everyone that logged on late, but we will have a video later this week in a couple days.
Yes, and we are okay, even though we missed the upload.
Yes, we are okay. It's just been busy here, that's all.
Yeah.
All right. Really appreciate everyone hanging out with us.
We're going to go get some pizza or something.
Or a ton of 4-for-4s.
I'm so, pizza maybe.
Yeah, let's get pizza. All right. We'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye. Thank y'all.
Bye, guys.